Now to Decision 2026. Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs and Republican Congressman Andy Biggs sparred tonight over who would do a better job of supporting public safety.
But the candidates for governor weren't debating each other. 12 News journalist Bram Resnick was at tonight's Public Safety Policy Forum and tells us that this was the closest thing that we'll get to a debate. Bram?
It did get pretty close. The two candidates for governor were asked the same 6 public safety related questions that were scripted for moderator Mike Broomhead of KTAR Radio. At stake for the candidates, potential endorsements from members of public safety organizations in the room. Hobbs answered her 6 questions and then she went off script. Things took a turn when Governor Hobbs raised an issue she was not asked about. The Hobbs campaign has claimed that Biggs supported the January 6th rioters who tried to overturn the 2020 presidential election results. Many were sentenced to jail, but President Donald Trump issued unconditional pardons to anyone convicted in the attack on the Capitol, including those who had assaulted police officers. Here's Hobbs' statement, and then Biggs' heated response to reporters after the forum.
He voted against giving congressional gold medals to the officers who protected the Capitol. And he called for pardoning of the January 6th defendants and called them J6 political prisoners. And when those pardons were issued and those folks were being released, he went to the DC jail and stood with supporters when those folks were being released.
What she said is that I stood outside a DC jail to greet J6ers who'd received a pardon. That's what she said. That is an absolute lie. It is a fabrication. It's about as nutty as I've heard from her this campaign.
Did you
No.
support the January 6th protesters?
No.
You did not?
No.
Did you support the pardon the president gave them?
I never made comment on the pardon. Some of them deserved it, some of them didn't. But that was his decision to make, not mine.
I should note that a report by our NBC affiliate did say that Andy Biggs was outside the DC jail after the pardons were issued, waiting for the inmates to be released. Now, Biggs entered the forum trailing in about a half dozen polls, one of them by 15 points. His campaign has struggled to raise money to get ads up on TV. The Hobbs campaign, meanwhile, has been airing TV ads since June. And you can see the full video of the forum as well as the gaggle with reporters on 12news.com or the 12 News YouTube channel. Bram Resnick, 12 News.
All right, Bram, thank you. Well,